Hello, everyone. My name's Artemis Black, and we're going to take a look at the bottom 5 new skills in third season. I've done the top 5, so don't complain that this is all negativity, etc. You have to do bottom 5 lists, right? There's nothing wrong with a bit of constructive criticism. So let's see what the hell I'm going to constructively criticize. The devious category. I think we all knew that was in here, right? What As I said, I should have put this at the top. It's passing category 2.0. It's the same mistake they made last time. They they had no new skills, but they needed a new category. And so they just split existing skills up and made other skills that no one wants. Like lethal flight is okay. It was on the top 5 list just about. But the rest are just rubbish, aren't they? Like lone fowler. The maths say don't take it. Doesn't matter. Like re-rolling an AV roll doesn't matter. Doesn't maths say don't take it. Put the boot in. Guard for fouls. You know, remember when guard assisted fouls and they took it away? Well, now you can put it back with an extra skill. No one's ever doing that. Quick foul. You can move after fouls, you know, like Sneaky Git did when they started it and they took it away and they've put it back as a skill by itself. No one's taking that. Saboteur. I can't even be asked to like explain what saboteur is. It's utter nonsense. No one should ever take saboteur. And violent innovator. Get SPP if you happen to cause a Kaz with your special action. Doesn't explain it very well. You got to assume that it means that like the ogre gets SPP from the special action if the goblin causes a Kaz, which doesn't really like fit with what the wording is. I assume that's what they mean, but like honestly, it's easier to just not even argue about it and just not take it. They're rubbish. Once again, this is only in the game because they wanted a whole category. Sorry for the yawning. My condition, as per usual, is playing up the minute I want to talk. It's just what is the point of any of these skills? Please don't take these skills if you're playing competitively. If you want to have fun, you can take whatever you want, right? Say that every time. This is from the point of view of what's competitive, what you should take. Like when people ask, what should I take? They normally mean what's good. They don't mean what's fun. No one needs a lesson in what's fun for them. They're the people that know what's fun. There is one in the devious category that I've pulled out for special annoyance. Eye gouge. Because, well, some people are going to have to take this because it's on zombies for free, which is cool, right? No, it's annoying. Look, it's fine that you've got it. But what an annoying skill to have to keep track of with tokens. You push someone back, and then you got to put a token on them, and now remember that they are not giving an assist. Like, how often will that ever even come up? It's so annoying. You got to, and the only time it'll come up is the worst time to put tokens on the board when everything's a ruck. You don't want to jam a token when there's like 7 players in 9 squares, do you? Like, it's so annoying. It's doubly annoying because we thought when we heard of it, oh, excuse me, that it was going to be an action. Like, you know, they would actively, like, you know, instead of making a block, like shove their thumb in the eye and they would get rid of guard or something, you know? If you're getting guard locked and you got zombies there, you can just thumb the guard in the eye and he no longer gives assists on like a 3+, similar to like flame breath or something. That would have been okay. This is just a pain in the butt. Punt. Why does punt exist? Just literally, why does punt exist? Again, could have been okay. Like when we heard about it, we all came up with 5 different ways this could have been interesting. Instead, it's just useless. I like, when would you ever use punt? If you don't know what it is, you move and then kick, and if the ball lands on the floor, it's not a turnover. But the kick is useless. You use a throw-in template and then roll a d6. You could literally kick 1 square in front of yourself. How is that a punt? Even if you roll the maximum of 6 squares, how is that a punt? Why is it called punt? Have they never seen an actual punt? We were imagining like a skill where the runner could like kick the ball in the air and then like the other players could move and then the ball would land. And you're like, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Like kick the ball, like when you're doing like a DACA or something, or you could kick it and try and get it in the end zone and go and catch it, like anything interesting. And instead, it's like a really weak onside kick, which you should never use. Like, it's just totally pointless. Like, whatever, I'm just moving on. Insignificant. Again, why does this exist? What problem is this fixing? They seem to make their own problems up. Oh, my condition, man. So they think it's a problem that people are not taking the positionals on snotlings. That's what this means, right? They're not taking the stilty runners. They're not taking the fun hoppers. And it's like, yeah, because you made them shit. Like, we didn't do that. You did. And they, instead of fixing them, so you might have a reason to take them, they're now forcing you to take them by giving snotlings a different skill. And on top of that, they've worded it stupidly. Insignificant only applies when you're drafting a team. So it only forces you to buy the players you don't want when drafting a team. After game 1, you can fire them. Which is what I'll be doing immediately on every snotling team. Buy in the stilty hunter runners and fun hoppers, and after game 1, putting them all in the bin. Because I don't want them on my team. Like, I want all low-cost linemen. Why do I want... Like, people will say, well, they got tackle zones. I don't care. They're still snotlings. They're still getting 3 dice and dying. But they count towards my TV, whereas all the others don't. So I'm going to take all normal snotlings. So for one singular game, I'm going to follow this rule and then immediately fire everyone because it doesn't apply. Insignificant only applies in a draft. It doesn't apply when playing. So, yeah, like, totally stupid rule, badly thought out, that people are just going to game their way around. And what's last? Come on. We know what it's going to be, surely. Only if you watch any of my other videos, you know what it's going to be. Get out. Just go away. As it says at the bottom, it's not a bad skill. It's a great skill. It's just a terrible idea. We don't want ward saves in Blood Bowl. It's such a feel-bad mechanic. Oh, I've powed you. No, you haven't. Oh, you failed the dodge. No, I haven't. Ugh, like, it's so annoying. Oh, that beep was fumble. I've been playing on fumble recently. Why? Like, I got nothing else to say about it, but why? It's not even... You can't even talk about the skill. It's a good skill. I just don't want it in the game. Like, it's such an... Like, all it will do is annoy people. That, like, why... You don't want any skills that would annoy people, right? Dodge is built in, so they fail the dodge. You're like, fair enough. You had a chance. 1 in 6 turnovers won't happen. 1 in 6 sacks won't happen. 1 in 6 dodge failures won't happen. So ridiculous. Just literally so ridiculous. You could get away with it as a unique skill, same as hit and run. But you don't want it as a real skill. And that's it. That's the entire thing. Like, I would talk longer, but as you can tell, my condition is real bad. I just wanted to get the bottom one out of the way. And people, kind of iffy about the bottom ones. I think they're important, right? I think it's important to know what the bad things are, because essentially it's telling people who don't know any better, please don't take these. They're rubbish, these skills are crap. But also, maybe the complaints will spread and, the next version of Blood Bowl or the FAQs will fix some of this crap. You never know. You can catch me playing Fumble maybe over on Twitch in a bit. If you just can't come here, and I am normally better speaking than this. I'm really bad today, and I just wanted to get a video out. Oh, I can't even finish, God's sake. My condition is a nightmare. I wanted to make an intro video and stuff today, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. I'll be able to talk in the next one, I promise. I'll wait until I can actually hold a full sentence without yawning or choking. I will see you there. Bye-bye.